What is happening, sports fans? Welcome back to the Roger Report, where we bring you the hottest takes and the biggest plays. Get ready for a whirlwind tour of the gridiron as we dive into the action-packed NFL. We've got epic sacks, jaw-dropping touchdowns, and incredible catches that will leave you speechless. First up, Seattle Seahawks defensive tackle Jarran Reed is making headlines, not just for his game-changing sacks, but for taking down his old teammate Aaron Rodgers on a crucial 3rd and 6. And the action doesn't stop there. We're talking about the Detroit Lions quarterback Jared Goff connecting with wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown for a nail-biting touchdown in the final seconds of the first half against the Chicago Bears. Plus, the Chicago Bears' own Caleb Williams and Odunze are proving to be a dynamic duo with another touchdown connection. But the defensive plays are just as electrifying. Tennessee Titans linebacker Cody Barton snagged an interception from Los Angeles Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, completely shifting the momentum. And in a moment of pure athleticism, Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill hauled in a massive 47-yard bomb from Tua Tagovailoa. We're also looking ahead to the massive Week 2 matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers, with top analysts weighing in on their predictions. And in a shocking locker room revelation, Steelers star TJ Watt reveals a unique way Aaron Rodgers is already bonding with his new teammates. You're going to want to hear this. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Let's go. Jarran Reed's devastating sack on Aaron Rodgers. The NFL is buzzing after a pivotal moment where Seattle Seahawks defensive tackle Jarran Reed executed a crucial sack on 3rd and 6, bringing down his former Packers teammate, Aaron Rodgers. This play wasn't just about stopping the offense. It was a statement from Reed against a familiar foe. The intensity of the game was palpable as Reed powered through the offensive line to make the critical stop. This defensive prowess was just one highlight in a game filled with explosive plays. We saw Kenneth Walker of the Seahawks slice through the Pittsburgh Steelers defense for a significant 15-yard gain, showcasing his explosive running ability. Meanwhile, the Detroit Lions offense was firing on all cylinders, with quarterback Jared Goff launching a 4-yard touchdown pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown in the dying seconds of the first half against the Chicago Bears, a play that had fans on the edge of their seats. The Bears' offense also showed promise, as quarterback Caleb Williams connected with wide receiver Odunze for their second touchdown of the game, and earlier, for a 21-yard completion that moved the chains. Adding to the defensive fireworks, Tennessee Titans linebacker Cody Barton secured a vital interception off Los Angeles Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, a play that could significantly impact the season's narrative. And who can forget the sheer athleticism displayed by Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill, who snagged a stunning 47-yard pass from Tua Tagovailoa, leaving defenders in his wake. Fans are lighting up social media, debating the impact of Reed's sack and praising the offensive firepower on display across the league. Analysts are dissecting how these individual performances are shaping team strategies and playoff hopes. But that's just the tip of the iceberg of NFL action. Stick around as we dive deeper into Aaron Rodgers' surprising new team dynamic and what TJ Watt really thinks. Seahawks vs. Steelers, a Week 2 showdown. The Seattle Seahawks are gearing up for a critical Week 2 matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the buzz is building around the potential impact of Jarran Reed's dominant defensive play, including his notable sack on former teammate Aaron Rodgers. This game is shaping up to be a major test for both teams early in the season. Last week, the Seahawks showcased flashes of brilliance despite a tough loss to the 49ers. Running back Kenneth Walker demonstrated his agility with a 9-yard gain, hurdling a Steelers defender. Quarterback Sam Darnold found his targets effectively, connecting with tight end Elijah Arroyo for a 24-yard reception and rookie wide receiver Torrey Horton for his first NFL touchdown. The Week 1 highlights against the 49ers also featured Jackson Smith-Njigba's impressive 124-yard performance, including a 40-yard bomb from Darnold and a crucial 37-yard field goal from kicker Jason Myers. The defense also made its presence felt with interceptions by Josh Jobe and Ernest Jones IV, and a blocked field goal by Julian Love. On the offensive side, Sam Darnold's chemistry with new acquisition Cooper Kupp was evident on a 9-yard catch, and Zach Charbonnet punched in a 1-yard touchdown. Meanwhile, the Steelers are entering this game with a strong showing, bolstered by Aaron Rodgers at the helm. The Seahawks' performance against the 49ers has sparked debate among fans about their consistency, while the Steelers' early success has fueled optimism in Pittsburgh. Analysts are closely watching how the Seahawks' defense, particularly their pass rush, will handle the Steelers' offense. But the on-field action isn't the only story brewing. We're uncovering a fascinating insight into Aaron Rodgers' locker room interactions with his new Steelers teammates next. Aaron Rodgers' trash-talking teammate. Aaron Rodgers is already making an impression on his new Pittsburgh Steelers teammates, and it's not just with his arm. Steelers star T.J. Watt reveals a surprisingly profane, yet endearing, habit of Rodgers that's boosting team morale. According to NFL Network's Cameron Wolfe, Watt shared his favorite aspect of Rodgers, the trash talk. Specifically, Watt loves that Rodgers will flip us off after a great play in practice. This competitive fire is exactly what the Steelers seem to be embracing. Jonnu Smith, a Steelers tight end, has also praised Rodgers, calling him one of the best teammates he's been around. Rodgers' comfort in Pittsburgh, especially with offensive coordinator Arthur Smith, is expected to translate into strong play, particularly in play action and across the middle of the field. This connection was evident in Week 1, where Rodgers threw for 244 yards and 4 touchdowns against the New York Jets, spreading the ball to 7 different receivers and connecting with 4 different players for scores. His ability to integrate quickly and bring a winning mentality is already paying dividends. This revelation has fans buzzing about the unique chemistry developing within the Steelers' locker room. Many are pointing to Rodgers' competitive spirit as a key factor in his early success with the team. And speaking of the Steelers' upcoming game, we've got the inside scoop on what the experts are predicting. Get ready for our Week 2 predictions as the Seahawks face off against the Steelers. Week 2 predictions, Seahawks vs. Steelers. As the Seattle Seahawks prepare to face the Pittsburgh Steelers in a highly anticipated Week 2 matchup, media outlets and analysts are weighing in with their predictions for the game. With both teams looking to build momentum, the forecasts offer a glimpse into the expected outcomes and key storylines. The consensus among many experts leans towards a Pittsburgh Steelers victory. Sporting News' Bill Bender predicts a 26-19 Steelers win, noting that while the Seahawks are tempting as underdogs, Aaron Rodgers is still getting comfortable, and the Steelers' defense needs to step up. Vinny Iyer, also from Sporting News, forecasts a 27-14 Steelers victory, citing Rodgers' command of the offense and concerns about the Seahawks' offensive line. Pete Prisco of CBS Sports anticipates a 26-19 Steelers win, believing Rodgers will carry over his Week 1 success. Sports Illustrated's Peter Dewey predicts a 24-20 Steelers victory, impressed by Rodgers' performance and questioning Seattle's Week 1 showing. However, not all predictions favor Pittsburgh. NFL.com's David Carr offers a bold prediction of 200 rushing yards for the Seahawks, suggesting a potential upset. ESPN analysts Seth Walder, Eric Moody, and Pamela Maldonado offer mixed predictions, with Walder favoring the Seahawks 2017. Several other NFL.com analysts also predict Steelers wins, though by closer margins. Fans are actively discussing these predictions online, with debates heating up over the Seahawks' potential to upset the Steelers on the road. The contrast in predictions highlights the uncertainty and excitement surrounding this Week 2 clash. But before we sign off, let's do a lightning-fast recap of all the action. Stay tuned for a rapid-fire rundown of all the top plays and stories we covered today. And that's a wrap on another explosive episode of the Rodger Report. We saw Jarran Reed sack Aaron Rodgers, the Lions' Amon-Ra sent, Brown and the Bears' Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze scoring touchdowns, the Titans' Cody Barton grabbing an interception, and Tyreek Hill making a huge catch. We also dove into T.J. Watt's hilarious take on Aaron Rodgers' trash talk and broke down all the Week 2 predictions for the Seahawks vs. Steelers game. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Rodger Report for all your sports news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, Leave a comment with your thoughts on this week's games, and follow us on all our social channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.